Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigvald here and welcome back to another video. So in this one we're going to open up with the Justice fight, and boy, Boss Batman has annoyed me so damn much. Like, on one hand, he's basically the only boss that I can fight with whatever team I want, because the other bosses like Wonder Woman, Speed Force Flash, Superman need some specific teams, but this dude is combo intractable and doesn't have any specific buffs or debuffs, so I'm basically locked into a scenario where I use some specific teams against the other bosses and I can just unload whatever I want against this dude. And he's not my favorite guy to fight, let's just get that out of the way. Like, it's gonna be pretty manageable to combo intrap, don't get me wrong, unless I mess it up, and I will a few times. And when you mess it up, it's going to be quite annoying because he will hit you with one special and then you'll have to block another special, and then trying to push him to a corner will be a nightmare because this dude tends to quite a lot of times swipe back into a jump attack, which is quite very annoying. By the way, we don't have Aquaman in this team because he's not really necessary. He's necessary only against fights that have armor. So here we're using Silverbane to kind of allow us to do more damage on basic attack hits pretty much. And I'm not sure the third specials were worth using here, because look, when there's a double crit on that and we deal almost 2 mil with it, that's definitely worthwhile. But when you get 400k in total, you start to wonder, wouldn't I do more damage if I just did basic attack hits in that time frame? But yeah, 70 mil for Justice Team, not terrible. Not the best performance I've had with Justice Team, but definitely not terrible. By the way, the artifact we're using is a level 8 Firebox. So here we have Collector over Superman, we have Red Hood in there, and we have Brainiac. So we're going to start off by stacking Lethal Brainiac, and afterwards we're going to do damage with Collector. And I'm trying to get the Lethal out of the way as soon as possible here. I'm going to just do it with Brainiac as much as I got energy for. And when I don't have energy, I'm going to attack Collector in there to power steal a bit with the special one. There we go. Good power steal there. Brainiac back in there, another special one. Block a few hits. Special one. 7 stacks, we're almost there. We were fast enough, I guess. Like, the best, the absolute best record that I got with getting to 10 stacks with Brainiac, I think, was 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. But that requires sort of salvation on Brainiac or another way to power generate for him. So here I let Brainiac tank the super move so that Brainiac triggers some of the Collector passive. Now we also let Red Hood die. And look, the Collector over Superman passive, the part where he gets more damage for each damaged teammate, it's not gonna be the best thing in the world, so you shouldn't make huge efforts to trigger that, but at the same time, if you can, you might as well do so. We're going to block here, take him in, super move. And right now we're going to attempt to get him back to the corner. He transitioned into a block there, so that sucks, but special one. Special one is the best tool to push into a corner. Come on, chopped again. Into another third special. 2.5, I'm curious to see the benchmark for the third special full combo. 3.1, so basically previously when I wouldn't really care about getting my passive stacks sorted out, I would get, I think, 2.9 highest values, and now it increased to 3.1, like that being the difference between 2 stacks and 4 stacks. And I mean, it's some additional damage, but at the same time, as I said, I don't feel like it's a value high enough for you to really go out of your way to get it. Come on, chopped again. Third special. Come on, chopped again. Come on, chopped again. Into another third special. And boy, we did not keep the combo there. That sucks. Come on, chopped again. Into, yeah, over here the swipe didn't work. Sometimes lately the swipe just simply doesn't work. I do my 3 hits and the character that I'm playing stopped. It might be an emulator specific error, or I might not be pressing it quite properly on the keyboard. It's either one of them, but the thing is sometimes I just do 3 hits and then do nothing and the enemy hits me. And I don't know exactly what's causing that. Let me know if you guys have encountered this issue. And if you think it's emulator related or I'm simply not pressing things right. But yeah, there we go. Third special in there. And that's gonna be it for this one. And look, that's a decent damage, 60 mil. Well done, my dude, Collector over Superman. Well done. Not too bad. So here I have Black Adam. I haven't used Black Adam in a while, so we might as well give that a try. Like previously, he would also have the problem of not properly blocking and not managing to combo and chop, but Ghost Steps needs to solve that so he can play Black Adam again. And I mean, don't get me wrong, he was not such a huge loss for the account. I was not crying because I was not able to play him properly, because he's not like the best thing in the world. But he'll do his best here. And the problem is, my Black Adam has a fast actions build, and that's great for this story specifically because we're going to use Firebox, and the fast action is going to go very well with the Firebox. But the downside is that we can't give him Just Like Flash. Like the records that I got with Black Adam in previous attempts were all with Just Like Flash included in the team. And look, it's going to do far less damage than the Just Like team does if I do that. So it's kind of counterproductive to give him Just Like Flash, and Shazam is not doing too much for him. I mean, it's giving him some attack, but it's not gonna matter too much compared to how much attack he gets from the Firebox. Yeah, I messed up a bit there. Come on, chopped again. Come on, chopped again. Into a third special. 3 hits, swipe right, 3 hits, swipe right, third special. And it's already too long of a combo. Like, what I should do is 3 hits, swipe right into a special every single time I get a chance. I think that's the highest output scenario. Obviously, if we're at full power. If we're not at full power, we can extend the combo. But if we're at full power or close to full power, no reason to not do a short one. And something that I found weird about his third special, we never seem to get that lucky with the crits. Like, I've never seen a third special that's full of red numbers. The red numbers, it's the good number. It means that you're going to crit that hit. But the best I've seen is like with only 2 that are either white or yellow, but I've never seen one with full red numbers, and it seems to be the same amount of yellow numbers, and that is kind of reflective of the crit chance we have, because it's basically 75% crit chance, I guess. So to an extent that makes sense, but at the same time I feel it's kind of on the lower end of luck. So basically, how many instances of damage does it actually have? Like, from what I'm able to see, it seems to have 7 different numbers that pop up on the screen when I use the third special. So out of the 7, 3 of them are yellow, or maybe it's 5, or maybe it's 8. So we got 5 that crits. But yeah, I think 7 is the safe number to go for. Third special in there. Or maybe 6, I don't know. Let me know in the comments how many different numbers you see on the screen when I use the third special, because it's a little bit hard to pinpoint. I think it's either 6 or 7. Again, our third special in there. And this could have been played a little bit better, but for the most part we did a reasonable job here. And sadly, we only managed to deal 37. Well, it is what it is. Now moving on to the next one, we have Wonder Woman over here. I'm going to use Nora Snow Globe Conflant Aquaman. This is not going to be the best fight out there with this thing, and it's not going to be easy, but it's going to pretty much show you what you can do to make your life easier in this one. So she's got the super shield. How do we avoid her using super shield? How do we make super shield not be a problem? Well, we don't get hit by the super shield. It's that easy. When is she not going to use super shield? Well, she can't use super shield when she's stunned. And you can get her stunned without using specials with Claw Force if you have the artifact and you equip it on one of the characters. It doesn't have to be King, because you can tag him in to do the special when she's stunned. And with Emerald Green Lantern passive. So Emerald Green Lantern passive is going to give you a buff on tag in, which will either be some power generation, some crit damage, or when it's the hammer, it's going to be a stun chance on basic attack hits. And funny enough, I mean, not necessarily funny, it's quite expectable. The chance to stun on basic attack hits will also apply to the clones as they get tagged in. Like, the buff is going to expire after a quite short duration, so you're not going to be able to get that much use out of it. But the clones are going to have access when they tagged into a buff. It's not going to be guaranteed to be stunned, but it has a chance to be the stun. So yeah, first clone gets tagged in there and it gets the hammer. It manages to stun on the first jump attack, and there we go. Now the problem with the clones really is that I can't really bait specials because that's the other way to avoid the shield. She'll have a cooldown just as you do on specials and won't be able to use a super shield right after she uses the special. But at the same time I can't really special bait with clones because they're gonna die blocking it. And there I kind of had to go all in with the clone, because it would have died to the super move regardless, so there was not much to salvage there. So clone gets in there. As I said, you're not guaranteed to get the hammer sadly, so yeah, third special just getting yeeted in there, and it managed to do so. And yeah, with clones you're going to find yourself in lots of situations where you just have to hope the third special works. By the way, it seems like against her with clones at the very least you can endlessly back off and she will not do anything. Back off again, and she's being really annoying. Like, it might seem okay, and we died. Better rip that clone. Like, not the best time for the clones in this one, but it's definitely manageable to an extent, at least to get one of the third specials. And yeah, I'm not sure how useful the back off endlessly is going to be for the clones, but the thing that you could do, and I didn't think about, is to endlessly back off in the corner and keep her far away from you and just randomly yeet out her specials, because there's a few situations. If you yeet out a special from the left corner of the screen, she can jump over it, in which case you can just do another one, because that didn't deplete your chances to deal percentage health damage. She's gonna block it and you're going to deal half the percentage health damage, which is still going to be far better than not doing anything, or she's gonna take the full hit. So yeah, might be worth spamming dashback to the left corner and trying your luck that way.
You will submit.
But yeah, moving on to the next one, we have a fight against Boss Flash here, and it's going to be the last one for this video. It's going to be the Batman Ninja team with the Firebox. I'm gonna attempt to combo and chop, I'm gonna fail a few times. And yeah, to end this off with, I'm sorry if I haven't sounded the most liveliest lately, or if my voice sounds weird, but I caught the virus again. Like, bro, I swear, it's literally 1 year since last time, like, literally 1 year since last time. And don't worry too much about me, I'm feeling well enough. I'm feeling well enough to make videos. If I didn't want to make a video, I wouldn't have made it. But yeah, I'll have to stay at home for a few days, and I'll have to take some pills, be a good boy and all that, but it's gonna be fine, don't worry about it. Just letting you know, giving you a little bit of a quick update on that. And also some people were saying stuff in the comments about the war in Ukraine. For those of you who know that I live in Romania, because Romania is bordering Ukraine to an extent, and no worry, my dudes, I'm very safe in terms of that, because Romania is safe, and at the same time I'm literally in the opposite spot of the country compared to the border to Ukraine. I think, at the very least, I think. But yeah, well, that being said, thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it. Subscribe for more content like this. I post interesting mobile videos every single day, even when I'm done with the sickness. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.
This is the future.